What's up, friends and neighbors? My name is Eggman. I'm from Taiwan, and I like to interview people that live a unique lifestyle or have interesting opinions. I want to create inspiring and thought provoking conversations through my interviews. Today, I'm going to be interviewing David. He's a 17-year-old raw meat eater slash content creator from Austria. I'm sure many of the viewers that are listening already knew about him. With that said, welcome to my interview, David. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Where's my dog eggs? Yeah, for those that didn't know, your boy is also a weird guy that eat raw meat and eggs. And I have prepared some raw dog eggs that I'm about to.
Nice.
Do you have some food you want to eat with me?
Yeah, I also have an egg.
Whoa, nice.
I prepared.
Nice. Do you want to talk about your egg?
It's from my farmer, from a local farmer. Like I get my eggs every time there. They're pretty good. They're like also very orange, which means
Mm.
that they're been really healthy. And yeah, so it tastes really good. And in my opinion, for me now, like cooked eggs taste way worse than raw eggs. Even though I don't even like the texture that much, but I
Mm.
think it's just way more hydrating. And yeah,
Sounds good. Have you tried duck eggs?
nah, no, not yet,
Oh,
not yet.
nice. Okay, let's song it together. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Do you usually eat your eggs this way?
Mm, most of the time, I will
Mm.
just do many eggs. Like right now, I'm doing like 10 whole eggs in one glass, and then I just drink it. Like usually, I don't eat it like that way. I
Mm.
only eat it like that when I'm out, for example, like in school, and then I just like eat it that way.
Mm. You mean you eat 10 raw eggs a day right now?
I'm not eating like 10 raw eggs a day right now. Um, it depends. Like sometimes in a week, I eat like 10 raw eggs. It really depends because like right now I'm lean maxing, so losing fat for aesthetic reasons, and yeah, it really depends how I feel like it. Sometimes I just eat like 700 grams of beef mince of ground beef, and that's it. Or I eat like 300 grams of ground beef or like 400 grams of ground beef with 10 eggs. That's like my meals nowadays.
Mm. Okay, sounds good. Also, I was actually going to ask you about your current diet. So,
Mm.
anything you want to add on to that?
Yeah, sure. So I'm a raw
Mm.
primer diet, which means eating mainly raw animal foods. For me right now, like I really experimented with my diet, but now like that I want to lean max, as I said, like lose weight, lose fat, and that's why I'm in ketosis also right now. So no raw milk, or I mean I come to that later, but most of my meals are just raw meat, raw ground beef, sometimes a steak, but not that often because it's more expensive, or raw eggs. That's basically what I'm eating every day. Sometimes I'm eating a raw fermented raw milk
Mm.
because when you ferment it, the bacteria eats the milk sugar, and that way you can also drink it without like getting carbs. But
Oh, yeah.
it it's like you must. At first, it doesn't really taste that good, but when you drink it more often, it's really good. Also very healthy for you because of the bacteria that has in it, and it also has more K2. So it's a very good food. It's like nutritiously, like when you only compare it with nutrition, it's way better than usual raw milk.
Mm.
But of course, in my opinion, it just doesn't taste as good as fresh raw milk, because
Oh,
fresh raw milk is like it tastes the best. It's just what it is.
uh, interesting. I see. Do you eat plants right now?
Plants?
Mm.
No, I don't eat any plants right now. Like
Is
the
it
only
like
time.
because of your
What?
preference, or there are some health reasons?
Both actually, because when you look at the health reasons, most of plants are cultivated today. They're not even like nature itself, and they have Not like there's not no reason why you should do it anyways. Like I mean, it has oxalates, like anti-nutrients, but it doesn't even have nutrition itself. Like it has no K2, no iron, because the human body needs heme iron and not this plant version. Same with K2 or vitamin A. Like it can fully be converted into real vitamin A that the body can use in retinol. It just there is no reason. It's literally dead food. It's not even plants for us. You know what I mean? Like throughout history, we never ate plants. It's just so unnatural. Like I thought about this a few days ago. Uh, like when I'm in the forest, like there are so many green leaves out there. Like maybe not right now, but you just don't go there and eat it. Like that's like where are we come to that people think this is natural. This is absolutely not natural, and just like there's no reason for me. The only plant you could say that I eat sometimes, but also not now because of as you said, personal reasons, are fruits. You know, fruits are good because they're very hydrating and they also taste good. But I not do it right now because first of all it's winter and you shouldn't have any carbs here because they are not locally to you. They're not locally, except if you live like outside of Europe, maybe like in a tropical place. But you know, I'm genetically European and I live in a European country, so no carbs for me. And as I said, also for lean maxing. And yeah, that's my reasons why I don't eat any plants.
Okay. So let me summarize. Basically, right now you eat raw meat, raw eggs, fermented raw milk, and sometimes you eat fruits, but not right now because it's winter.
Exactly, yeah, exactly.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. How do you ferment your raw milk?
So fermenting raw milk is actually pretty easy. So I mean, many people do it different, but I don't know. That's just like how it works for me. Like I take a liter of raw milk, a bottle of raw milk, then I put it like I do not do it in the fridge or something. Like I put it in a like I just how you could say it, like I put it in my fridge. No, not fuck. Wait. Uh, how is this word called? Like I put it just outside, like no, not the fridge or whatever. I just put it on the table, you could say, but also like in a shelter or something. And then I just wait, and then like after 3 days or something, like every other day, I air it. I open it and
Oh,
then I air it for like a few minutes,
mm,
so that bacteria spreads faster. And yeah, so then after a few weeks, it will become like it separates into whey, into fat, and into the cheese. You could say it's basically
yeah.
cheese. You can make cheese out of it, um, and then you can drink it. Like, I think,
Mm,
I think like 5 days are actually like or like a week are enough, so that there is
mm.
so that there's less sugar in it, so that you won't get out of ketosis.
Okay, interesting. So it sounds like it's pretty similar to how people make high meat, right?
Yes, it actually is pretty similar. I think
Mm,
it's the same concept. Yes,
okay,
like
interesting.
you just take raw meat, then you let a bit space for the bacteria so that there is more bacteria in it, um, and then also like you put it in a dark environment, and then you just open it every other day, and yeah.
Okay.
But
And do you get any issues when you drink normal raw milk? Or you just think fermented ones are healthier?
um, I don't have as like back then I had issues with fresh raw milk because I got like stomach pain because of it and like diarrhea. But actually, what I did back then is like I just chug it, like I just drink it so fast, and I think that's the reason why it is. Because then when I just switch it up to drink it throughout the day, like it's let's say 1 liter throughout the day, 2 liters throughout the day, and not like just every other minute sipping on it, then it's way better for me, and then I don't really have any issues of it because of it, yeah.
Okay.
Um, and yeah, fermented raw milk is I would it's healthier because also it has less sugar, so it won't age you as much. But of course, it's a trade-off, you know, with taste. When you say yeah, fermented raw milk tastes better, and sometimes it actually does. Like sometimes it's really good, but I would like if it comes to taste, I would every time choose fresh raw milk because of it. Like it's
Okay.
just the best thing.
Okay, so in conclusion, drinking normal raw milk doesn't really give you issues as long as you don't drink it too fast.
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay,
Yeah,
interesting.
I mean some
But
some
it's
people.
understandable. You choose what you want, right? Like some people maybe they prefer just the taste, but for you, you prioritize health more.
Yeah, that's you could say that. You could say that. I mean, I love fermented. I love fresh raw milk too. But you know, now that I'm in ketosis, like I just drink the fermented raw milk, and yeah, that's how I'm doing it basically right now.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, good.
Also, what's important to say is many people like that drink A1 milk, which is like there are two different races of cows, like A1 races and A2 races, and A1 races. They people that drink milk from A1 cows, they sometimes they could have problems with it because of the casein protein. They cannot really digest it that well. But with A2 cows, it's different. So for anyone like that still has issues with it, you can try A2 milk. That will also be really good. I never had it, but I think if I would to choose A1 milk or A2 milk, I would every time choose A2 milk because
Mm.
it's just better digestible. And yeah, it's also important to mention.
Okay, let me talk about your dietary journey. So, can you talk about how the hell did you start to eat this raw meat diet? Like, talk about the whole process, maybe
Okay.
some problems you experienced and what you were eating before.
Okay, so as a child, like even as a baby, I was extremely sick because I was like born 1 month too early, and I had like asthma and really bad. Like there are many times where I could have died because like it was really very bad for my health. And yeah, like in my childhood, like I never really ate that much vegetables. Like only when I was like I don't know 1, 2, 3, 4 years old or something, maybe 5. But then like I started to not like it, or maybe I didn't like it before, but I just ate it. But basically, I really didn't like vegetables, and I remember there was like a person that like um that also like took care of me. Like my parents also took care of me, of course. But there's like another person, like there was not from my family, like just I think from the kindergarten or something like that. And like she literally forced me. Like my mom made me something with vegetables. Like it was like 90% vegetables, maybe 100%. And I really hated to eat it. I did not want to eat this. And what this person basically did, it literally forced me to eat this. Like I sit there for hours, like really crying and like almost vomiting and stuff. And she literally forced me. Like I sat there for hours. This is so evil, like dramatic, because you know it's just a natural human instinct, and it's just so crazy that people are forcing like little children to eat their goislop. You know it's fit. I mean, it's like vegetables are not really healthy, and to see this when children like when babies like if you would give them a broccoli or a steak, they would every time choose the steak because it's just in their instinct. They have not been brainwashed yet to think that vegetables are healthy. But yeah, this is like at that point, like probably at like 6 years old, I never like I probably never ate vegetables again because like my parents saw yeah you can't force him like he won't eat it, and but that's like the only good thing about it. But like I still ate only shit. I think back then I before puberty like I only had like one time in the week there was meat. It was like chicken. This was like I think only like 1 2 times in the week I ate meat. And the rest is like sweet. Like I really love sweet things like and cookies and all this stuff like sweets, sweet food. I really love this. Like I ate so much of this and also junk food and chips and fast food of course. And like then when I got into puberty, like at 14, this was really crazy. Like this is like literally no joke, no except like no joke. This is really what I did. I went when it was summer. I went to the supermarket and I bought like every time I went there, which was every day. I went there. I bought Doritos and it's called Müllermilch here in the German-speaking countries. It's basically like a milk, but with flavors, with different flavors, and also like donuts. Like I really love donuts and muffins. I bought this literally every day, like literally every day, and yeah, I got fat, and my health became very worse. And also like what I had is like every month I had like stomach cramps, like sometimes like one time in a month I had like really bad stomach cramps. Like it hurt so much. I went to the toilet and like I sat there like for an hour or something. It hurt so incredibly much. That was so insane. And yeah, this was really bad. And but like I really thought I was healthy, and I was also getting crazy acne. Like my acne was really bad. It was really bad. Yeah. And of course, I was pretty ugly too. Like you cannot really good develop on this diet because you have no nutrients for it. And then when I was like when was this? When I was like at the end of 13, uh, beginning of 14, I was like there was like a moment, like me and my so-called friends back then, they were not really my friends, but like you know what I mean, like school colleagues. Uh, what these people did back then, they went to the supermarket and like they would steal stuff there, like they would steal, you know, drinks and all this other bullshit. And I never stole anything, but I was like, just like the guy who, you know, watched if they're like if an employee is coming. And they did this like for a month straight. It worked. They probably stole like worth in of like 1,000 euros, maybe more. It was really crazy. And yeah, one time like I was sick at home, and then like one of my friends like wrote me a message that like one guy got caught, but because he had alcohol, like they wanted to not charge him with anything. Like they caught him, but like they said, okay, do the stuff, do the stuff out of your pocket, of your backpack, and then we'll let you go. But he got alcohol, and he was not 16, which is like the age that you consume alcohol legally in Austria. And so what he did, like he got caught, then came police, all this stuff, and a few days later, this was like really traumatic. Um, I was at home. I don't know what I did. I remember like I had like a lollipop. I don't know if it's like an English word, but you know what I mean. Like you know this thing that you lick. And I was like chilling in my room. I don't know what I did. I think I played something or something. And then like the bell ring, and then like my dad got there. I didn't thought about anything. Like I thought, yeah, okay, maybe it's just like a package, you know. But then like he says, David, come on, there is something for you. I thought like, okay, that's very weird. Maybe it's like friends of mine or something. But it was actually the police, and they said that I should, in a few hours, come to the police station and talk about it, why I did that, what happened, and all this stuff basically. And then when I was there, like they told me that this other guy who got caught, he was very like he lied so much. Like he said that we forced him to do this, and with knives, and if he didn't do this, then we beat him up. Which is this is so fake, man. But yeah, was really crazy. And like I this was like the first time like I thought, okay, these aren't my real friends. Like what the fuck is this? What was I even doing? Because it's just so useless. And you know, then like I distanced myself from the people, and like this is also really bad. Like my mental health was really worse. Like I just stayed at home, played, and did nothing, and ate more shit. And then like I think 2021, I think this was it was in the same time. Like Andrew Tate was on the For You page, and I think this motivated me a little bit, because like a few things that he said were like inspiring to me, or like helping me, you know. And like this is like the start of self-improvement, you know. Then I saw Andrew Tate videos here and there of other creators of Hamza, and then like sometimes a few months later I was like watching Hamza, like his video of health. Like he made like a video about 20 things I think that lower your testosterone, and then he told stuff about like, yeah, you are the EMF lowers your testosterone, you are the Goislop, and all this stuff. And this was like one of the first times I think that I was really interested in this topic. And also like what I forgot to mention is like there's also like a podcast group that called Toss and Toff, and they also talked about conspiracy theories. This is also like very new to me, and also about that fluoride in the tap water, which was really new to me. And I was so fascinated by it, by the health, and I wanted to learn more, but I don't know where. And then like a few months after, I found a German YouTuber called Alessio. He makes like videos about he's like a red pill YouTuber, but he's more traditional, you know. He's like against hookup culture. He is for marriage and these positive things. He's a good YouTuber, yeah. And he talked like he made a video that vegetables are not healthy. And this was like eye-opening. I never heard like, something like this before. And like he said that he got his info from Carnivore MD, which is Paul Saladino. And then I watched like his videos about a grocery haul and the stuff. It was so eye-opening to me. It was so interesting. And meanwhile, there was a trend on TikTok called the real food trend or something like this. Like basically animal-based with like on this wooden table. You know what I mean? Like the wooden, like
Wooden
the meme.
cutting
You know what I
board.
mean? Yeah, wooden cutting board exactly. And it was like very new back then, and it was also really interesting to me. Like I saved the videos back then because I wanted to eat the same as these people do. And then like I got into it, and I like a YouTuber called the Franklin made an experiment to it, like only real food, which was crazy to me because it was a German YouTuber. It was really new, and then I learned very much there, and I uh, he showed where to get raw milk, like from raw milk machine. And then was the first time I searched up on Google. Like I wanted to get raw milk before, but I didn't know how. Then I searched up on my town where I live and raw milk machine. Then I found one, and a few days later, like I got my first raw milk, and wow, this was insane. This was really nice, and yeah, this is like the start of it basically. I must say that back then I also like got on Accutane and stuff. Which was not very healthy, but it's like a different topic. And yeah, then from that on there were like also like other people blowing up, like Fabian Kowalik and Coach Aaron and stuff. And they also talked about like health and also like principles that Arjunus von der Blens talked about, which is like the founder of the raw primal diet. And this was like, wow, this was so new. I learned very much things from there. I do not agree with everything with it because they are for chocolate, for example, which is like just literally just poisonous seeds crushed into it. It's like not healthy whatsoever. They said that it boosts stem cells, which is bullshit. And also like other things I'm not agreeing on, but I was like, if you want to get like more into it, this was like really really good. And then like at this time at 2024, this is like where I started eating healthy. There was also in summer, like at this time before, I found the raw primal diet too. Like back then the OG creators, like when it was really niche, like Colby and Raw Returned and Soul Vessel, it was really crazy. And I still have videos saved from back then because it was really interesting to me. But I never wanted to try it because it's so so gross, because what, eating raw brain that cannot be healthy in the salmonella and stuff. And yeah, but I watched it still, I wanted to inform myself about it. Then like in October 2024, I ate my first raw liver, but it was like from a bad source. It was not really good. And then my parents freaked out, no, you must cook it. Like I only eat like 2 cubes of it, but then I cooked it and it was so gross. It was even gross than before. It was so bad. Like cooked liver is really bad. And then like I also ate raw bone marrow, but from the supermarket. It's not optimal, but that's what I did. And yeah, man. So then I got into the first class of apprentice school in January 2025, and it was very hard to eat good food there. And because also like I wasn't really into raw meat there. I mean, I tried raw meat dishes, and I also like since summer 2024 I ate raw eggs every day, like 4 eggs or something. So I was eating raw foods, but not raw meat or organs, except for bone marrow. And so it was kind of hard for me to eat well there because I did not eat raw meat there, like only sometimes. And then I got like I knew Goatis before, but I got more into Goatis, watched some of his videos, and this was also pretty eye-opening to me because what's also funny is in the print, like I was still kind of red pilled, and I wanted in April 2025, I wanted to go to the gym after school, but something else happened which I come later to, and because like OT saved me, and I also like watched more, like I got more black pilled, and there are also like the black pill niche and the raw meat niche are kind of interlinked, because when there is diet raw meat that will make you attractive, like it develops you. Of course, it will be into the go Of course, it will be interlinked with the black pill. And I watched more of this, and I just thought, yeah, you must do this. Like, you must do this. You must try it. Like, what will go wrong? And you're already eating raw animal foods. And then after school, in April 2025, instead of going to the gym, I went primer. And yeah, so since then I'm eating in primer, and yeah, it changed my life for the better.
Mm-hmm. So, when would you say you started to eat this diet seriously?
Mm, I think in May 2025, yeah.
Oh,
May
okay.
2025. April it was some. I ate raw meat frequently, but it was like I still ate that and that. But in May, I think I was locked in because back then I also made like my first YouTube video where I
Mm,
show what I eat in a day. I think at this point I was really locked in because at
mm,
this point I also found my butcher, and since then I'm going every week to the butcher. Like I go tomorrow to the butcher, get some nice stuff and also wild boar. This would be really nice, yeah. I think since May 2025, I would say.
mm. Okay. So, did you eat a lot of vegetables growing up? You always didn't eat vegetables?
Yeah, I never ate much vegetables, like
Really? But
except for
did people like force you to, or like educate you as far as saying that you will suffer horribly without vegetables? Did
I
people
mean my
tell that to
parents
you?
my parents of course said that I should eat my vegetables and all this stuff, but you know, at first I ate it, and but as time went on, I never like I started to dislike it more and more, and then I just stopped it. And I think at like 5 years old or something, I never really ate any vegetable anymore. I mean, sometimes back then when I was like, I don't know, at early teen, you know, I my parents always said like, yeah, you need to get, you come eat some vegetables like a salad, and sometimes like I ate a salad or something because they said to me it's healthy, and you know, say yeah, you will grow big and strong when you eat a salad and all this stuff. It's so dumb, but I believed them. And sometimes here and there I ate it, but it was still pretty rarely. Like I ate it probably like I don't know, one time in 6 months even.
Mm.
Only time when I ate like vegetables, like the only thing that I ate like was salad, really, was when I ate a burger. That's the only thing.
Oh, okay. So I guess you didn't really care about your health. So maybe you thought not eating vegetables was
Yeah,
unhealthy, but you didn't care.
I did not really think that it was unhealthy. I just didn't eat it because of the taste.
Oh, okay.
That's because.
But why didn't you think it was unhealthy? Obviously, people around you said you should
Yeah,
eat vegetables,
it's
right?
the main point. Yeah, of course. In school, all them was say that like I back then I didn't really believe the school propaganda, but of course when your parents say that look, here's the vegetable and you grow big and strong, and then you see it in the TV, like Popeye. Do you know the cartoon Popeye?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he eats like salad and then he grows muscles and big and shit. It's just so propaganda, and if you don't have like a other side of the like a other point of the view, you will not know what's good for you. No, it's pretty niche. You know, the carnivore diet, on the except like especially the primal diet, the raw meat diet. This is like who knows of the primal diet? If you're being
Mm,
honest,
mm.
like not much, not much people.
Okay. Did people say you shouldn't eat a lot of meat when you were growing up?
Mm, I can't remember that, but what I definitely know when I started to be more animal based in 2024, my parents freaked out. Like I ate every time, like every week I ate like after coming home from work I ate like one steak with bone marrow, or like a cooked steak but raw bone marrow, or cooked raw ground beef, not cooked ground beef, not raw ground beef. And yeah, so and my parents crashed out. Like they said, you
Oh,
must, why do you do this? Like you, the cholesterol will killing you and all this
oh,
stuff. And then like a few months after, like in January, I went to the dog, and he there then I made a blood test, and of course my cholesterol was over the top. And my parents, they, bro, like they freaked out so much. Like at the same day, they wanted to forbid me to eating that much meat, and we had
wow.
like a long talk. And I like the thing is, I'm now telling my parents about this stuff since a year, and I really give them like sources and reasons why it's healthy and all this stuff, but they just, oh okay, yeah, yeah, they can't say anything to it. they can't say anything about it, but no, the cholesterol is bad and cholesterol is bad because media says it, and it's just so dumb. Like I think
Mm.
convincing older people is impossible if they are not ready
Oh.
to change themselves, because they are living so much years in propaganda that it's not possible, to be honest. Like that they really change themselves, except if they're like really ill, or my parents are really unhealthy, and I don't know. It's just like, yeah, they wanted to forbid me meat, and they also want me now to get them blood test, and it's so dumb.
Mm. Wow. That's unfortunate to hear.
Yeah.
I honestly don't really get how people can be so like stubborn, because I know you definitely look a lot healthier than before. Like, and like you said, you give your parents some evidence,
Mm.
so they have all the reasons to believe in you, in my opinion. But
Yeah,
sounds like
it's
they
I
still
don't
don't
know.
want to.
Yeah. Like for example, like my brother is like 14 years old, and I want to get him on a parent diet because he has acne and stuff, but he has really
Uh.
good potential to become a mogul, you could say. Uh, but the thing is, he just eats like shit like me, like I used to do back then, and I tell him like often, come get some raw milk, get some raw eggs, get some raw meat, and because your acne will go away and you will grow and stuff. But he doesn't care, and every time when I tell him this, my parents crash out. Like literally, they hate it when I talk about this because they don't want my brother to be as me. So yeah,
Interesting. You mean like your younger brother right now has some skin issues, and what exactly is your parents mad about?
it's just, I think one of the reasons is like that. Of course, like I don't really eat that what my parents cook because it's mostly something with vegetables or seed oils. Although I told them that they should not do it, and it's just, I prioritize health, and that's why I don't eat it.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
yeah, that's the reason. And I think they don't want my brother to be like this because, of course, because of his health. Obviously, he wants to be healthy. And the other
Wow.
reason, of course, I think because then they wouldn't really like cook for him anymore. So yeah,
Mm. And what does your brother think about your diet?
he says that it's insane, but it could really help him because he has like a narrow
I
palate.
guess your skin is so much better than your brother's, right?
Yeah, obviously it's really better. Like it's much better. Like he has acne and stuff, and he puts on these creams. But I literally, if he would do it like this, like he's 14, he has so much potential. He could been really like, really good developing. Like yeah, he could be developing very good. Developing
Mm.
very good. Yeah.
Wow. I guess some people they don't really have that motivation to work on themselves.
Yeah, I think you must. If I think it's with most primer dieters, I think they hit rock bottom, like in terms of health, attractiveness and stuff. Like I saw that so much, like in transformations, they literally hit rock bottom. They're like very bad looking, and they must just do something because
uh,
like me back then, I did not take any photos of me when I had acne, like only like two photos maybe like in a year or something, and only like at family gatherings, or I didn't want it to, and you don't go outside anymore because of your looks, and like sometimes like it's just like you need to do something, and I think that's why
mm,
most primary dietists they hit rock bottom, and that's the motivation to ascend in
mm,
health reasons and looks reasons.
mm. What do you think about? Let me see how I can ask this. What do you think about your family? Like when you look at them, what are your thoughts?
I mean, I love them, of course, it's my family, but like not even like when you look at my parents, but also like my relatives, they're literally the epitome of unhealthiness, you could say. Like it's really bad because all of these people like there have some kind of issues, skin issues, aging, fast aging, obesity, and it's just like, yeah, it's just sad to see because
Mm,
when you know the reason why it is, and when you know how you could make your family more healthier, but they just don't do it. It's just like, it's sad to see because of
mm,
course I want that my parents are healthy, I want that my family is healthy, that they live long. But it's just when they destroy, like my mom is sick right now, and she takes antibiotics, and it's just like you could fix this. So it's so easy to fix all this stuff, but they just like take the pharmaceutical route, and it will just make you more unhappy. It will age you. It's just sad to see that that like your parents won't live as long as they could if they would care about their health.
Wow, that's really sad to hear and relatable.
Yeah.
I feel like the thing with going to hospitals is that it's one thing that you can fix your problems by changing your diet or lifestyle. That's one thing. But another thing is, in my opinion, going to hospitals almost always don't work. So, like, why are you still going to hospitals? Do you
Like
know what I mean?
hospitals. Do you mean like that they don't
I mean,
treat?
like, people, they don't want to change their diet. Fine. But you go to hospitals, it's still not helping you. So, why do
Mm,
you still go to hospitals?
yeah,
Like, at
yeah.
least
I
at
see.
least you
I
need
see.
to have a reason, I guess. But because I feel like a lot of the times you go to hospitals, it's not helping you, but you still want to go to hospitals.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like they treat the symptom, but not the cause of it. And people they want fast solutions to the problems. Just take a pill, but this won't work. Obviously, like if you don't like, you just need to be embracing nature. You must do what every human did back then, eating a good diet, being healthy, and that's just the thing. When you look at when like we ate raw meat for 98% of our evolution, and suddenly it's unhealthy, or meat in general is unhealthy, or animal products. It's just so crazy, like, and that people like really believe this. It's just like they just want to treat the symptom. The doctors want to treat the symptom, and they just want to make money because if the medical industry falls apart, then a large income will not be like a large income. Like they won't be making as much money because when you like back then, what the doctors did, they when someone had issues, like they for example they gave them cod liver oil. So when they have like vitamin A deficiency or something like this, or like general, like they told them really that they should eat animal products, which is crazy. Like imagine you go to your doctor, you say you have an issue, and he just says to you, yeah, just eat raw liver or something. It's just like so cool, and it works. It worked, but then like Johnny Rockefeller and like all these other people came in, and it's just like that made like since then the health is just getting worse and worse. And when we look today, like men by in 2045, the average man will not be fertile. Like I saw this in the article, and it's just crazy. Like infertility, this is wow. Like in nature, never would this happen because the number one biological goal that you have in your life as a human is to reproduce, to pass on your genes, your heritage, and you can't even do that. Like this, that people just don't get it. Like that they don't wake up. Okay, being infertile is pretty normal. Yeah, that's very normal. And just like you often also hear like in the family, oh yeah, they can't have children, and it's just like they're all young, like in the 20s maybe or something, and they just can't get it. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, oh yeah, it's genetic, it's genetic. Yeah, she can get children, it's genetic. Like, what the fuck, man? It's not genetic, like whatsoever. If this would be genetic, it would be okay. That's too harsh, but it would not be living. Like, you know what I mean? Like back then, if you are not fertile, you would be like you wouldn't pass on your genes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So before you start to eat your primal diet seriously, were you already eating a serious cooked meat-based diet?
I would say so. Yeah, I would say so. I mean,
Oh,
back then I sometimes cheated. Like I got a sourdough bread. I think it's pretty normal in the animal-based scene.
yeah, for
But
sure.
it's just, I mean, okay, it has no gluten, but it still has no nutrients. Like, and it still has no nutrients, and it's empty food for me. Like, it's just like no reason why you should consume it. But besides that, I would definitely say yeah. Like
Oh,
most of the
okay,
time, I ate animal products, raw and
okay.
not raw, but animal products itself. Yeah.
Mm. Okay. So let me start by asking you what are the benefits you experience after you when eating a cooked meat-based diet.
So cooked meat based diet. Okay, that's a good question. My mood got better, definitely. My mood got way better. I felt much more healthier. Uh, I also lost weight, but that's why I did it very unhealthy. Like I ate 1,000 calories a day back then for 6 months, which was really bad because you stunt your growth pretty much with it. It's very bad. But my skin got better. But the thing is also I was cooked primer, but at the same time I was taking Accutane. So I mean it definitely helped with the Accutane, that my skin cleared up. But it's just like you can't really tell that much, like the skin benefits of the diet because I went on Accutane.
Okay.
And the stomach cramps also got less, yeah.
Interesting. So you are saying that Accutane actually help your skin get better?
Yeah, I mean of course it's designed for it, but
Mm,
it's just a trade-off. Like
yeah.
you can fix it with diet, and you don't need to take it. But the thing is, with Accutane it's pretty much unhealthy because I went to my dermatologist, and first of all he gave me some creams, and they worked a bit. But then I said to him because I knew what Accutane was, and I was like said to him like when I finished the creams, yeah, could you get me this? And then he said yeah, and also made like blood tests every time because it's very toxic to your liver, and it's very toxic in general because you need to understand this. Accutane is synthetic vitamin A. It's not a real vitamin A, and this means that like all these studies with like uh, hypervitaminosis A, this is just from synthetic vitamin A, and of course it's not real vitamin A, so it's very bad for you because like, when you look at it, if a pregnant woman is taking Accutane, her child will literally be deformed. Like no joke, like it will literally be deformed. It will look very bad, and that's just horrible. And this just needs to realize like if my child would come out deformed, like this can't be good. And like also the doc asked me also if I got a depression or something like this because it can make it worse. And it's just like there are so many side effects to it,
Wow.
and it's
Interesting.
just it doesn't like you don't need it when you eat a good diet. You don't need it.
Sounds like people literally understand taking that is bad for your body, but they still like push
Yeah.
this to people.
Yeah,
Wow.
my skin was also very dry all the time. Like my lips were dry, my skin were dry. It was like peeling off, and you need also to take sunscreen, of course, because then it will age way faster. But what I did back then, I still did
Yeah.
not wear sunscreen because I understand it's toxic. And I just
Oh.
like in summer I went out with Accutane, like the brightest sun, which was probably not the best idea. But I still got some sun, and yeah, it's like you need to when you take this stuff, it's like you need to watch out for a lot of things.
Do you think taking Accutane gave you some irreversible damage?
I damage if it gives me like in what
Like
terms of skin.
irreversible, you know?
Oh, that's hard to say. Uh,
Yeah.
hmm, I think not. I don't think so. No, but I think it maybe could have stunted my growth too because there are like back then what I did I was like I was getting like I was reading the the document of all the side effects, when it's like in this package, and it's like 1 out of 10 people experience this, 1 out of 100 people experience this, and one side effect was that it can stunt your growth.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe that.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, for sure, it's really hard to say. Yeah, but I
Yeah,
think
so
the
what would you say is the differences between eating a cooked meat based diet versus eating a raw meat based diet?
I mean, of course, one benefit to the cooked meat diet is of course that it tastes better for you because you just don't know anything else, and of course then it will be better. And of course at first the raw meat won't be as appetizing as you because it tastes not like that much, but it has more health benefits to it, you know. And I think you can make really delicious raw meat dishes. Like, for example, Arjun's cookbook was really nice, and the recipe book, or like this is like really good. This is like when something asks me what I'm new to primer and I want to eat raw meat, but I don't like the taste. What should I do? This is like my number one meal that everybody like should eat if they're getting into raw meat, but also people that are in this diet, because it's literally the best tasting recipe, you could say. It's like so good. What you do is to take ground meat, ground beef or ground pork. Ground pork is not is in my opinion much. It tastes way better than ground beef, so that's also an good point. But at first, you take if you are new to this, you take ground beef. You put it like you make it flat, make it thin, and then what you do is you put raw egg yolks on it. You just get everything on it, and then what you do, this is like the special ingredient, is like you put cheese. You just make like the cheese make you make it a little bit like how you can say it, like it's hard to say in English, but like you
Shredded.
put the cheese all over all of the meat, and then you could say you have the primal pizza. That's what I call it, and this like literally tastes like heaven. Like yesterday I
Oh,
had it.
nice.
I had it only with cheese, not with egg yolks. But I literally ate like 300 grams of beef in like 5 minutes or even less, and I wasn't even hungry. So
Mm,
it tastes so fucking good. Everyone should eat this. It's so
nice.
good.
What kind of cheese do you get?
I get raw milk cheese, sometimes from a supermarket. But the thing is like, and sometimes like at the farmer's market. Um, But the thing is, of course, most raw cheese has salt in it, and salt is not healthy. Like it kills blood cells, it gives you headaches if you're sensitive to it. It dehydrates you. It's not good. Uh, but in my opinion, like when you look at the old German people, like even Arjun said this, they ate blue cheese, and blue cheese is like not raw milk, but it's also made with like salt. But you know the health benefits, in my opinion, are way better than the cons. And especially if you're new to this, like many people also try to season with other stuff, like like even with salt, for example, or like with pepper, with other spices, like you make like tartar in the restaurant. So I think at first, at the beginning, it's completely fine. And even if you are still like, if you're still ate it like for months or even years, I think it's will not gonna be that deep, in my opinion. Like it's still a very healthy meal. Like this is like a cheat meal for us, but like for many people, like they don't even eat this because they think it's unhealthy. You know what I mean? Like it will
Yeah.
still have so many benefits: the K2, the protein, the fat. It's just delicious, and I think it's not really that deep. And there's also cheese out there that isn't salted, or you can just make it your own. You can just make your own raw cheese. I did it once, but like I fucked it a little bit up. But you can do that too, and then it will taste wonderful.
Hmm. What do you look for when you are buying cheese?
I look for that it has not many ingredients. Like the only ingredients that there should be in there is raw milk
Mm-hmm.
and salt, of course. That's it. Like no spices, no anything, and that's basically what I'm look for. And like at the farmers market, of course there is like not a sign. Okay, this is in it, but you can ask them. Or I think people in the farmers market are much more based. Like they aren't as greedy as the supermarket people. They put like 1,000 things in their like chemicals or other stuff, so they want so that you will get addicted. I think the farmers market people are much more honest people, and they just want to sell their product. And yeah, I think it's just like, I mean, you of course can ask them, but I think the quality is every time way better there because they're honest
Mm-hmm.
people. They're making it themselves, and not like as greedy as companies that want just to make profit out of you and want to make you unhealthy in the long term.
Mm. Do you have a lot of farmers market over there?
I mean, in my city there is one, but the thing is, it's just like it's like when the farmers market there, it only is on Friday, I think, or like I think many other times, but every time it's just like when I'm in work or something, so I never go there.
Oh.
I just go in the weekend there, and then like there I go to like a big one. There are many people selling stuff, and yeah, that's where I go to.
Mm, okay. So can you keep talking about what do you think are the differences between a raw meat-based diet versus a cooked meat-based diet?
Differences. I mean, there is not. I mean, there are differences, of course, but on both of these diets you will feel very healthy.
Mm,
Your skin will become better, and you will feel very good. But I think the main difference is just like that you get much more nutrients in the raw meat-based diet, it's, because you don't cook it, and I think it's just like way better. Um, I think it's just like you get way much more nutrients, and you also like most carnivore people, they just like eat only muscle meat, and that's very bad because like you will somehow get deficiencies because of course in muscle meat there is every nutrient, but some nutrients there are not as much in it, and if you cook it, of course, then it will be much worse, and you will get, for example, scurvy maybe because raw meat has vitamin C, but when you cook it, it doesn't because it's water soluble, just like vitamin A, some B vitamins, and you just have way more nutrients for in the raw meat diet. You will develop better. You will also eat organs because the most carnivore people they just eat liver, maybe raw, but the raw meat people, of course, they eat like every organ. I also tried many organs. I think it's just that you feel much better. You will age not faster. Your skin, I think, will become way better because of the not so because on the raw meat diet you have some HEs because of cooking, and you will not have this on the raw primer diet. So I think it's just like you will feel even better on raw meat. But of course, at first it can be different because of the taste, and it's like a little bit weird, the texture, especially like in organs. But when you eat it more often and more frequently, then it's no problem anymore. Like now, I hate cooked eggs. I hate cooked eggs. Like no joke, I literally in work, like what I did in work. Now I'm in school, but what I did in work, I just get every time 4 cooked boiled eggs in it because I just like I don't want to get like attention from my slave co-workers because these people are really brainwashed. Like no joke, I'm literally like a meme you could say in the company because I eat so much eggs. Like they talk, like the whole company knows this. And like for example, I was sitting at my desk and like I hear people talking about me. So did you know David eats like the apprentice? Did you know that he eats like 4 eggs every day? What, 4 eggs? He must die of cholesterol. They completely crash out and they make it like I'm eating some extremely crazy stuff. Like they say, do you really eat 4 eggs every day? Like, do you really do that? And literally, I'm a meme now. And for example, like I was like going to get some customers and with my colleagues, and for example, like one customer says like, "Oh yeah, the apprentice can get the stuff here because he's young and strong, so I should carry things." And then he says like, "Oh yeah, because he eats 4 eggs every day." And like they ask me every day, "Oh, have you had your 4 eggs yet?" And all this stuff. It's crazy. Like for these people, one of the craziest things in their life is a 17-year-old who eats 4 eggs a day, and I don't even eat 4 eggs a day. Like back then when I'm not on a cut, like I'm lean maxing, but when I'm not on a cut, I eat 20 eggs a day, and it's just like crazy that these people, wow, it's just so dumb. But I literally hate cooked eggs because like I literally sometimes I could vomit because I hate the taste so much. I hate it so much. Raw eggs are so much better, so much
hmm
better. And also cooked meat, it's so dehydrating. Like at Christmas, I had some cooked meat. It's so dehydrating. Like I drank probably like 2 liters in one sitting of water. It's just so dehydrating. And when you are into raw meat and you try it out for a few months and you eat it, you will not want to go back. That's for sure.
Mm. So let me make sure I understand you correctly. Did you say you bring boiled eggs to work?
Yes,
Oh,
for boiled
interesting.
eggs.
But you don't like those.
Yes, I
You
just do
just
it
want
so they have
to
some
avoid
nutrition.
drama, basically.
Yeah.
But okay, wow. Wait until they know you eat raw meat and eggs. They are already
Bro,
freaking out for the fact that you eat 4 boiled
bro, they
eggs.
will die from it. They will die from it.
But why do you not just like secretly eat some raw eggs at work? How does that sound?
Mm, I think I will do that after school because I just hate it. I just hate cooked eggs so much. The only reason why I don't do it is just like I don't know, like these people at my work, they just don't get it, and I don't want to uh how you could say it, like I don't want any drama and all this stuff. Like I just want to live my life, and I do not care about these other people, and that's like my philosophy on it. I mean, at work, I always get 1 liter of raw milk there, so that's one thing. But except for that, it's not really different. Like I just get some boiled eggs.
Hmm. Okay. Did you feel any like noticeable benefits after you start to eat more raw meat in your diet? Like after you went from eating a cooked meat based diet to a raw meat based diet?
Uh, what I saw is that I got more muscle.
Mm.
I didn't even work out, but I just got more muscle because of the protein and nutrition, and like my physique improved. Then my skin also got better. I could tan more. Like in Croatia, I was in July, Croatia with my family, and every one of them got like sunburn, and I don't. Like only like at the feet or something, because like I don't expose it that much to the sun, back then. But everything, like everywhere else, it's just like I got a 10, and that's also a very good point. That definitely changed, and of course my mood got better. Like my stomach cramps disappeared, my digestion got better, um, and yeah, that's and hair. That's very important. I forgot to say, my hair got way better. Like back then, I used to have extremely straight, greasy hair, and now it's just like I was at the hairdresser, and she asked me like like she said to me, "Oh, you got such a nice hair. You can go already." And she also said like she asked me, "How long did you grow it out?" And I said like for a year now, because it was exactly a year. And she said, "Oh, really? It's extremely long for that, and
Oh,
it's
nice.
really good." And that's because of the nutrition. Because
Mm,
you
mm.
can't grow good hair, long hair, fast. Like you can't grow it fast if you don't have nutrition, because hair requires much more nutrients. Like if you if you just consume a little bit nutrients, everything will go to the organs because they're most important. You can survive you can survive without hair, but if you get excess nutrition, then your hair will grow way faster and way better and better quality. So that's one thing definitely. And I mean, I must say that my hair are kind of greasy right now, which is not a good example. But like uh, besides that, like I don't really have it, and I think greasy hair is also like somewhat natural. It's a detox. But if you have it like every single day and you even use shampoo and it will not get better, and it's so straight, it's so flat, then it's really bad. But of course, yeah, you just need like a better shampoo alternative. It's just egg yolks or whole eggs. I'm trying right now with egg yolks, 2 egg yolks with 2 tablespoons of ACV in a 400 milliliter cup. Put it over it like as a conditioner to close the pores and to give it a shine. I will do that today, and yeah, that's what I do for my hair.
Mm, okay. If I want you to, if I want you to rate the, how do I say this? Let's say 10 out of 10 is like the most healthy diet in the world.
Okay.
How much would you rate a raw meat based diet and a cooked meat based diet?
I mean, a raw meat based diet, it's literally like I would say it's 10 out of 10, because it's literally what we eat throughout history, what everyone ate, and you can see it like in the development of people who ate much animal, like especially raw animal products. You can see that they are just developing way better. They don't have any issues whatsoever. Weston A. Price studied this. So I would definitely say it's a ancestral raw primal diet with stuff that you have locally available. So if you have some fruits, like you should eat fruits that are locally to you, and not like, and also like for example now in winter, you shouldn't eat fruits because they're not growing. but you of course can still eat fruits because they're important for other countries. But you shouldn't eat it because it will mess with your body, because it sees it's winter, it knows you shouldn't have fruits, it wants to be in ketosis, but it can't, and it's just very weird for the body. So I think it's definitely 10 out of 10. And the cooked meat based diet, I mean, it's not necessarily unhealthy, but it's optimal. It's also not optimal. So I would say it's probably like it's probably like a 7.5. I mean, you can still be very healthy with it. No, like, of course, many people cured their diseases from it. But if you talk about optimal or perfect, then I would definitely say it's a raw meat-based diet. Maybe it's like 8 out of 10.
Okay,
But you
interesting.
will still can get some issues from it. But I would still very healthy. It's a still healthy diet, If you eat cooked meat, you will still will be healthier than 99% of humanity, or not of humanity, but of the Western population.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
sounds like you are also not super religious about only eating raw food, right? Like in certain situations, you still eat cooked food.
I mean, yeah, of course. Like when I'm with my family or something, then and there's nothing like I cannot get raw meat or something, then yeah, of course. But when I decided, like, I still eat like 99% raw meat because it tastes the best for me. It's just I feel the best on it, and that's just what I think about it. But when I sometimes, like in Christmas or something, and there is some cooked meat, yeah, it's not that deep.
Yeah, yeah. So, would you say the main reason you started to eat a meat-based diet was just because you came across some different information,
Could you
or
repeat that again?
oh yeah, like I want to know what's the main reason you wanted to go on a meat-based diet? Was it because you came across a lot of new information, or you had a strong motivation to improve?
I think it's actually both because uh, ever since I was a kid, I'm very interested in a lot of things, and even like forbidden things, you could say. Like also in
Mm,
school, I would question it, and
well,
I literally said to my teacher when I was like 8 or something, or 6 or 7. I literally said to her, like, that school is slavery. Like, I even understand it at this point. And
wow.
it's just like I question things, I question every side, and I try things out, and you know, it's just I think. But the main reason, or one of the main reasons for it, was because of the I tried like I ate already. I would say half cooked, half raw, and I just wanted to try it out, and then I tried raw meat, and it's good, and it's not really it's I will not get parasites or something, and that's definitely one thing. But the other thing is also, like, when I saw all these black edits and stuff, and so I wanted to be good looking, and of course then you log in and just don't cheat, and I went primer. I think this was like, I mean, of course I probably would done it still, even if I wouldn't saw these edits or like these black pill videos in general. But I think it was also a main contributor to it, because
Mm, mm,
everyone wants to look better, and
yeah.
when there is like a diet and you must like change it to raw meat instead of cooked meat, like, of course, I tried it.
Did you were you afraid of eating raw meat when you were growing up?
When I was growing up,
Yeah.
I mean, of course, but I mean, I never like had much raw food except for
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
cookie dough when my mom makes something, and then I will like eat it, and it's just like a raw egg in there. This is like the only time when I ate raw animal products. Like I didn't even had raw milk. Um, so I never really I didn't knew that you could even do that. So I never was
Yeah,
scared of it. I
yeah.
was just like, I didn't even knew you could do that.
Okay. So when you were first about to try some raw meat and eggs, did you feel scared?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh,
A little
okay.
bit. I mean, raw milk not, but with the raw eggs, I was kind of scared of salmonella. And okay, let's see if I will get salmonella. And like with the liver, of course, I was kind of scared of the liver. But you do it like after the first time or the second time. you see, yeah, nothing will happen if it's from a good source, and then you just eat it.
Would it be fair to say you just saw some other people eat that and you want to see, you knew that you won't necessarily get sick from eating raw food? So you stop being so scared of it. I want to
Yeah.
know what's the main reason that you stop being so scared of raw food.
Uh, I mean, I was just like seeing all these transformation videos of people
Oh,
getting better, and
yeah.
like people explaining why it isn't unhealthy. And you know, sometimes like you just gotta do it. You know, just
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you just
Mm-hmm.
do it, like try it, and okay, then you will get like maybe a food poisoning. It's bad, but you know, you can just try it out, and you will not die from it. So I just like sometimes you just close your eyes and get through it. You know what I mean? Like
Mm,
Augen zu und durch, you say in German.
yeah. Okay. Do you think you have learned any lessons from your experience, like going from a normal diet to right
Of
now eating a
course.
raw meat diet
Yeah,
and improve your
100%.
health a lot?
Yeah, 100%. Like I'm definitely much healthier now in every aspect, and I learned very much things. I learned that animal products are like the key and should not be feared. I learned that all these high processed foods are very bad for you, that it's toxic for you. I learned that like seed oils cause like sunburns, and I learned very much on this journey now since a year. And yeah, I'm grateful that I found this diet, because I think if I hadn't found it, like I would still be bad looking and still be uh, unhealthy.
Nice. Can I ask you how tall are you?
I'm 5'7" now.
Hmm.
It's not really that tall, of course, but the thing is, it's just like with growth, it's like it's very hard, because um, growth is one of the easiest things you can change, but it can also be the hardest, because you often see people that are ugly but they are tall, because you know tall is just like simple. You just need to get somewhat of nutrition and you grow, because there's not much to it, you know. But like the face, there is so much bones in the face, like the palate and the maxilla and all these other bones which influence your attractiveness. But with height, it's literally just bone growth, and you can grow every time when your plates are open. And this is just like the thing. It's different for everybody, and when you're like, how you can say this, uh, when you like you can grow at 23, but you can also stop growing at 15. It's literally different for everyone, and the main factor that decides this is estrogen, because estrogen closes your growth plates, and so uh, why like the of course if you eat high processed food, there is much shit in it, and this will of course mess with your hormones, giving you acne. It's the result, like literally messy, like hormones that are not intact. It's literally it's literally acne. Why you have acne? Because your hormones are a mess. And of course this will also mess with testosterone, estrogen in your puberty. This will definitely cause to stunt growth, but also like having much body fat, because testosterone, when you have much fat, testosterone gets converted into estrogen uh, through the aromatization, and that's very bad. And yeah, it's like the thing, you know. I know many people that are growing in their like late 20s or something, like 23 years old or something like this. It's not late 20s, but in the 20s. And yeah, and sometimes just stop growing at 15, you know. It's just like it's different for everyone, and you cannot say if your plates are open or not.
Mm-mm.
It's like the thing
Okay.
about it. Meanwhile, the frame, like your shoulders, your clavicles, and your facial bones, you can change them even if your growth plates for your height are closed, you know, because they
Mm-hmm.
stay longer open. So that's definitely a good thing. And
Mm.
yeah, what I say about it.
How tall do you think you will become?
I think my predicted height would be 6 foot, like at least 6 foot, because my dad is 5'11", 6 foot. My mom is 5'5", and my brother is already taller than me.
Mm?
Because I think one of the main reasons is because of course he's not fat. So, and I got fat when I got into puberty, so that's very bad.
Mm.
I think if I wouldn't be fat, I would definitely be close to 6 foot. And my brother also eats more meat, even if it's from like kebab or burgers that he usually
Mm.
eats. But back then I literally just ate sweets, and you get no nutrition out of it, and you from a kebab or like a burger you get somewhat out of it, you know.
Yeah.
That's definitely one of the reasons I think. I like my predicted height is definitely 6 foot, 100%, 100%.
Are you going to be happy with 6 foot?
I mean, it's better than 5'7", right? But of course, of course you want to be taller, you know. I think the best height is probably like 6'4" or something, 6'5".
Mm. Okay.
But I think I would be really happy with 6 foot. Of course, I would
Sounds good.
also be happy with 5'9" or something. You know,
Oh, okay.
every centimeter counts.
For sure, for sure. Nice. Have you looked into any like height growth methods?
This was yeah, I forgot to mention that this was like I think also one of like I wanted to self improve because of acne and of height. This was like the main things, and of course, like I literally like this is no joke. I would literally spend days, like when I was unemployed, I literally spent days watching YouTube videos about height growth. I literally know everything, but most of the people are just coping to say just sprint, and then I went sprinting, but this is like bad for you because it just puts stress, and the IGF-1 that is being released just is for the stress and not just like it does not target bone growth, and it's also way too short for this. So it's just like it's cope, and you know I probably tried every method under the sun. Like I tried
Mhm.
supplementing with vitamin D, like extremely high doses, with K2, with like so I tried everything, like everything. It's crazy, yeah.
Okay. So basically, I'm trying to understand if right now you're implementing any specific methods to improve your height.
If I'm now doing anything to improve my height, uh, currently not. No, currently not. Currently, I focus on lean max, and I think this could also help because you know I have less fat. But then
Mm-hmm.
the other like you can also say that it will like maybe damage it because you can only grow bones if you have excess nutrition. So it's like you know. But I think when you get like much nutrition, like I think like you know my plan that I made for me, my diet plan is like really accurate, and it's actually experience for many months and reading and studying and everything, so that I have like enough nutrition to keep my muscles and just lose fat and everything. So I think it will not be like that detrimental to my height. I would say I think it could only be positive because I have less fat.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me see.
But one thing I must also say, this is pretty crazy. Like mm, last year, I went to the doc. I scanned my growth plates. He said they are almost closed, and they said they were, and yeah, they're almost closed. And now in May 25, I was what did I do? In 25, I also went to the doctor and scanned it again, and then he said they are closed. But I did something like I did a protocol which is for like bone mass and like for height growth, which I also made myself, like of base of experiences. Because like I thought to myself, I mean, it was not healthy, but the thing is, I think that I had a growth hormone deficiency because when I went to the doctor in January 2025, and they scanned my growth hormone levels, they were extremely low. Like even the doctor said this is very low. Then a few months after, like in May 25, I was primed for a month now, and I did a blood test again, and the growth hormone levels were even lower than before, and it was in the morning. So I thought to myself that I had a growth hormone deficiency. So what I did back then, I bought MK677, which is like a growth hormone releasing peptide. I took it like for a month, and then although my height, the doctor literally he said me this, like he scanned my growth plates, he showed me his picture, he said that they were closed, and I grew 1 centimeter still. I think that's because of excess nutrition, of course, and of course because of the MK677, because what it
Mm.
does, it boosts the natural growth hormone levels. And I mean, of course, it's not healthy, but I did some things to make it more healthy. I was a primer, that also makes a huge difference, and then I stopped it. So that was definitely, I think, was a little bit crazy, like seeing that I grew although my plates were closed.
Have you had haters? Uh, I guess because you post content online. Yeah, let me start from that. Do you have some common hateful comments you get as a ramen eater?
Yeah, I have much hate comments also, like in onto my YouTube videos and on TikTok, of
Oh,
course.
really?
Like the most comments are like, I don't know, uh, cope, that it's cope, or
Oh,
Rome, it won't do anything, or I don't know, like I just make a video about some topic, and then people say like, oh, you're sub 5 or anything, or some people like literally, I don't know what's up with these people are, but they write me like in DM, not even the comments, in the DM, and they say that I should kill myself, and they wish me the worst things, just for eating raw meat. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, I don't know, man. That's like the most common things I get.
interesting. That's like more, those kind of hate comments are more niche than I expected, you know?
Mm. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could say that, because like if you look at the other community, nobody like says, "Oh, you're in sub 5" or "raw meat won't do anything." It's just like, because the black pill is just so interlinked with raw meat, so that there are many people because of it. But the thing is, like, many people are also so delusional. Like, most people who comment this are ugly themselves. Like, they either don't have a profile picture, or when they have, they're literally just like, I don't know what they are, like LTN or something. Like, not even joking.
Well, our conversation is turning very niche right now. Let me see. Have you ever had like people in real life that didn't like the fact that you eat raw meat?
mm, didn't like it. I mean, most people see that's weird. I mean, my parents don't like it, but other than my parents, I mean, not many people know it that I do this,
Oh,
but
okay.
a few people know it. Like in school, for example, like there is this guy that works next to my workplace, and like back then I told him, yeah, I drink raw milk and eggs and stuff and meat, and he calls it testomaxing, and yeah, but he just like finds he said that I should stop because I get sick and stuff, but he doesn't like, he don't dislike it, he just finds it gross. And like at school, what also happened, like this happened like a few weeks ago, like this guy told another guy this, and then like I was like in sports, I was sitting on the bench, and then like this guy comes there and says like, do you do looks maxing? And I was like, no. And in T maxing, I must in T max, that's why I said no. And then he said, oh, because this guy told me it. And then I said, oh yeah, no, I just drink raw eggs and stuff. And he says, oh really? And he found it really gross. But then I like showed him some videos and stuff, and like he finds it pretty gross. But that's like, he's not like dislike it, he just says, yeah, if it works then yeah, I should do it. But it's just like, uh he finds it gross.
Hmm. Okay. If someone wants to try eating your ramen diet, what advice would you give them?
If you're new to this diet, I would definitely say that you so there are a few things I would recommend. So the first thing is, like, if you never really had raw meat in your life, I would try, go get some sushi, or go get some, like, go in a restaurant and go get some beef tartare, or like some carpaccio. That's pretty good for like a new beginners, because it's in the restaurant and it's safer. And and maybe tasting better because they put like green leaves inside of the like spice and stuff. I think this is really good for coming into this, And what you then can do is like raw milk, because it's literally not really that much different than normal milk. It literally just tastes better because it has more fat. Then raw eggs are also, it's also pretty new. It's very good for beginners. Then you can try some raw fish, of course, some raw meat. And then I think the last stage is like organs, because that's probably like the craziest thing about this. But they don't really taste that bad. It's just a texture.
Mm-hmm. Do you think it's important to buy higher quality raw animal food?
Yeah, 100% is necessary. I mean, for raw milk, it's like you must get some good quality. Same for eggs, but with raw muscle meat, it's not really that big of a deal, at least for beef, because the toxins they store in the organs and their fat, and not in the muscle meat itself. So you can definitely eat raw, low quality muscle meat, but even when it comes to organs and all this other stuff, you must get some good quality food. So that means being grass-fed, pasture-raised, no medications, no vaccines. That's very important, and yeah, that's really important, because all these cases of food poisoning, like people say, yeah, you get sick from eating raw meat because of bacteria and salmonella. It's never the bacteria or salmonella, because you're 99% bacteria yourself, and you already have salmonella in your gut. But what these people actually mean is toxins from the food, from the food itself. So from the medications and all this other stuff which will make you sick. And like for example with the eggs, supermarket eggs are like yellow. And when you like mine, for example, it was like orange. That's because when the chickens eat more of the natural diet, it will become more orange. You could say the same about beef. Beef fat, when it's been from really healthy cows who only ate grass, it's yellow because of the beta carotene from the grass. And it's the same with the egg yolks. There's a really good indicator for it. But the thing is, you can fraud it a little bit with the eggs. There are people who give the chickens carrot, and then it will still be orange. But of course, it's not healthy. But I think you must get some greedy people there, so that will do this.
So, have you tried low quality raw animal food?
Um, I eat what I did back then when I was cook carnivore and also in school. I eat like supermarket eggs, but honestly, they're completely fine. Like when you get some organic, like you can still find good quality animal products in the supermarket, but of course you must buy them. So I think you can get good eggs from the supermarket, but they will still be yellow and not optimal. But I think the worst quality food that I ate was definitely one thing, the liver from the source. But although it didn't even taste that bad, but I think it was really bad. But okay, can you see me now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay,
Okay, good, good, good.
so it's working.
So, did you have anything you want to keep saying? We were talking about eating low quality animal food.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So the worst animal foods that I tried are like the worst quality. It was this one liver, although it didn't even taste that bad. But the other thing that was also I think this was the worst one, because I ate, as I said, bone marrow from the supermarket, and it went fine for a bit, but in like summer 2025, or like summer 2025. So I have two theories about it. So the first one is, on Saturday I made an smoothie, like in shake, bone marrow shake, and on Sunday I went to the forest, at this exact same forest, and I drank out of the river. And so I have two theories about it. And then Monday, when I went to work, I was like feeling nauseous, and then I vomited like 7 times. And I have two theories about it. First of all, it's the bone marrow because it's from supermarket, or it's from the river itself because people bathe in there, and it's not like there's not garbage in there, but it's still not the best quality. So, and I drink a lot of it because I was thirsty. So
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe it's both.
Interesting. You mean like you one day you vomited a lot of times, and before that you drank a lot of spring water, and you also ate some supermarket bone marrow.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I like this kind of, I guess, anecdotal story that can give us some information.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, nice. Well, if I had to guess, I'll probably say it's the water.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
It,
mean, it probably is. I also think that, but because in the water, there was like I was saw running deers in this water and stuff, and I mean, it's not bad because of the bacteria, but I could imagine because I got so much of it, and I never really drink spring water, like from the river. I mean,
oh.
uh, maybe like it was so much new bacteria that it was weird, or it was a detox, or it could be many
Mm,
things. But
okay.
it's possible that it was from the water, yeah, because it's polluted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I would guess. What are your thoughts on frozen meat?
On frozen meat, I mean, I'm not a fan of it. Like, it kills up to 80% of the nutrients, and
Oh.
it's I'm not really a fan of it because it also tastes worse. But the thing is, I mean, if you can't get anything else, if you really like, it's not even possible to be honest. But if you really can't get anything else except in frozen meat, then yeah, of course, then eat it. But it's still not optimal, you know. Like many
Mm,
people
mm,
blamed me
mm.
for this in my last video when I said this, but it's just the reality. Like I think most of them are just coping that they can't get anything else. But it's not better than fresh, of course. It's not good.
Mm-hmm,
I mean,
mm-hmm,
of
mm-hmm.
course you get nutrients from it. Of course, it's healthier than
Yeah.
any other bullshit. But it's not optimal, and you lose nutrients with through it. So yeah,
Okay, interesting. Do you think frozen meat? Wait. Let me see. Previously frozen raw meat is healthier, or half cooked meat?
okay. Previously frozen half cooked meat. That's a very good question. Okay. Mm, I mean, what is half cooked? Is it like rare meat?
It's like just how people normally cook it. It's not. It's
Oh,
still delicious. It's still delicious.
okay. How most people cook it. I mean, to be honest, most people cook it like well done. So that's definitely. I'd say. I mean, it really depends. If it's like a rare steak, then
Yeah.
that's healthier. But if
Mm-hmm.
it's I cooked like well done or something, then I would say the frozen meat is healthier. No,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sure.
I
Okay.
think
Just a random
freezing is
question.
better than cooking, but you shouldn't freeze it and then cook it. So I think that's really bad.
Yeah. So right now, where do you get your meat? I think you
Uh,
had talked about that, but anywhere else? Can you elaborate on this?
yeah, I get this from my butcher and from the supermarket. Like most of the time, I
Oh.
eat it from the supermarket, and it's like so many people is like, no, what supermarket, and of course you find less like not good quality. There are like less good quality, but there is still some good stuff out there. Like for example, I buy like grass-fed, organic, ground beef, and it's still good. You know, it's not bad. Just because it's in the
Mm-hmm.
supermarket. But of course, if I like could choose from my butcher or from supermarket, I would always choose the butcher. But my butcher is very far away. I drive like 3 hours every time I go to him, so it's pretty far away. But yeah, that's how it is, and you can still live off by raw meat from the supermarket if it's good.
Okay. Do you usually get your raw milk from vending machines?
Yes, exactly, from my
Wow.
milk farmer,
Nice.
and I also get my eggs from him. So
Oh.
the I also got colostrum from him one time.
Wow.
I will definitely drink that again. This will be so nice. I love colostrum. It tastes like raw milk, but much fattier and much better. And after my lean max, I will try to get some height again through diet, of course, and through other mechanisms, like excess nutrition. You know, my bone mass protocol, as I call it, and And yeah, so I would definitely get so much colostrum then, because colostrum is much better than raw milk. It has more growth factors, more fat, more protein, more IGF-1. It's so good. I think it was even banned from how's it called? From from sports, because it has so much IGF-1 that helps with your regeneration. Just like a sport testicles, I think. And yeah, man. So this is great.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you think your diet is affordable?
Mm, it depends. It depends for everyone. Like my raw milk, like it costs €1 per 1 liter,
Yeah.
and that's not much. But my eggs are a little bit more expensive. Meat is expensive. Organs are cheap, and the cheese is also expensive. But it literally depends for everyone. I know people who got a really cheap muscle meat source, a cheap fish source. It's really different for everyone, and you just need to look out for it. But I would not say, like, all the money I get from my job, I literally spend everything on food, like everything. I spend everything on food, sometimes clothes or things that help my YouTube channel. Such like a tripod, camera, equipment. A microphone.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I spend my money on. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. So it sounds like it's like manageable.
I would say if you have a job, yes, but if you like don't earn well, it's not. It will be hard, I think, if you're
Okay.
not
But
living
but
off
I
all.
think it's definitely worth it,
Uh,
especially for a person like you. You're like 17, so you definitely
yeah,
need
I
to.
think
I mean, like someone like you definitely needs to prioritize what they put in their body, in
100%.
my
Like
opinion.
some people ask me like, yeah, I'm 14 or something, 14, and I want to get primer, but I don't have the money. And literally, if I was at the same age again, I wouldn't also have no money. But at this age,
Mm-hmm.
I would do everything so I get it, because um, literally it's the most important time frame in your life where you can do something for your attractiveness and development. Like you
Mm-hmm.
can get the best skin ever, because then you have no pimples and no scars. You get height, you get frame, you get bone mass in the face, you get, like, I would literally do everything to get money, like I don't know, like
Nice.
everything. You should definitely
Yeah.
prioritize it. Like, just tell your parents, I want raw meat, or they should give you money, you do some work. Like, you must do something so you can get, so you can afford diet.
Mm. Yeah. Also, I feel like we don't even need to talk about growth because when you eat a meat-based diet, you are going to immediately feel better and have better skin, stuff like those, and that can already help with your life. Like you can see benefits just like right now. You don't need to. Obviously, if you eat this kind of diet, you will have benefits in the future. Like you can see more growth, but just from let's just talk about right now. I think that's already very worth it.
Yes, for sure. And also, like many young guys today, they don't really care that much about the nutrition, but rather on the gym. But what the gym does is just essentially flooding your bones, through
Yeah.
muscles. And I'm not a big fan of the gym, because you don't need it. Humans have natural hunter-gatherer physique, is a lean natural physique with some amount of muscle, but not like as today with the sparky shit and all this not natural stuff. And it's also really bad for your health, because it will put stress on your joints. It is very bad for cardiovascular health. Like, it stresses your heart really crazy. You will stunt your growth with it, because all testosterone and growth hormone gets into the muscles and not in the bones. And then the environment in the gyms full of blue light, of sounds, which will also is also very bad for bones. It's just like you're just setting yourself up for failure, because you can, when you focus yourself on nutrition, you build bones, you grow your frame, your facial bones, and this will last you for your life. But if you go to gym, you stop and do not eat raw meat, it will all be gone. And just like did it for nothing. You just sacrificed your development for some muscles. And most, like, if you see like the comment section of people like with a lean physique, with no lifting or something, like many women say that's what they want, just a natural physique, because if you're not fat or not too skinny, then it doesn't care, because at the end of the day it comes to the face, and that's the most important thing for your attractiveness. And of course you can fraud your bones if you're like old enough and you can't grow anymore, like your frame for example. If you do some slight exercise or training or something, it can definitely help with your attractiveness. But and of course, like many people that have ADHD or like, I think the best thing that you can do, like sport, it's not a sport, but it's just like go on a walk, spend time in nature, explore nature. That's the best thing. But for example, if you have ADHD or you must do something, then of course exercise can be beneficial to a degree. Like if you train like, I don't know, 2 times a week, or like for example you go you just go for a walk and like you feel the urge to do something with your body, then of course you can I don't know, sprint a little bit, or like do some light exercise, so you can feel satiated with it. But you just should not overdo it, like till failure and till you can't anymore and till you go pass out or something. Like just listen to your body. That's what I'm trying to say.
Sounds good. I like your argument right there. You said when you get growth, it's permanent, but when you get muscles, it's like temporary. I think
Yes.
that's a pretty good argument. Also, you said like people are pretending that they have bone mass with muscles. That's pretty. That's also
Mm.
pretty
Yeah, they
interesting.
have a white frame, white clavicles, and
Yeah. That's very like
better facial bones.
that actually is like very logical. What I'm trying to say is, I feel like if someone that likes to go to the gym hear what you just said, I feel like they can be converted.
Yeah,
You
I
said
mean,
some
it's the
convincing
same with
arguments.
vegans. Like most like vegans, for example. I mean, many of them they just do it for like the animals, but some of them they want to do it because they want to improve their health. So they are already on this path, but they go the wrong path. Same
Uh
with the
huh.
gym. You want to be attractive, you want to be fit, but you are on this path, but not on the right path. And so if you find the right path, for example, you will reach your goals. And yeah, that's like most of these people can be converted because they are already in this sort of niche on this path to improve their attractiveness and their health, and that's really important. I think you can definitely
Hmm.
convert them.
Have you
So
gotten into the gym before?
no, no,
Okay.
thankfully not. But as I said, I wanted to go there in April, but God saved me. Like I showed him the videos, like I watched his videos of it, and I came to this conclusion. Yeah, it's like this. I just wanted to get bigger, get better throughout my bones, but all I wanted is just like better bones. And yeah, I think it's just my opinion on this, and I think it's not necessary
Nice.
whatsoever. And if you go on health, it's absolutely not necessary, like literally not. But if you are go for aesthetics, then maybe like somewhat can be beneficial for it. But I
Yeah.
still wouldn't overdo it because of the health reasons.
Okay. I think the priority should change.
Yeah, I would
Like
also say
people
that
need to realize what's the most important thing.
for sure.
Do you still have all your teeth?
Uh, all your teeth? Yes, I have. No, I don't have actually. I
Mm-hmm.
have my wisdom teeth, but like I think one of these teeth here, uh, it got out because I got braces, and then after my
Oh.
braces, like 1 year ago, it was like a few months ago, uh, it started to hurt out of nowhere, and then like it was really bad, and I went to the doctor, and then he said, yeah, it's dead, like I don't know what's it called. The thing in there is that I don't really know how to call it in English. But what they did is just they put it, they opened the teeth, put all the things out in the teeth, so there is nothing in it more, and then put like volume in it, like volume in it, so that there is something in there. But what I realized is that this thing what they do in there is very toxic, and it stays inside of your body because I think it's like loaded with heavy metals, with chem and all this bullshit. So I will soon, I don't know when, but I will sooner or later will remove it. Will remove this whole teeth and then put like an custom in there, because then it will not have it will not be like toxic, because
Hmm.
this cream what they fill in there, it's just like really toxic. And also this teeth will become, because when with the other teeth they are white, because there is something in there, I don't know what to call it, but there is like something in there that lives, you could say, but it's a dead teeth. And what that is like it will go over time, it will get gray and eventually like a dark like black. It's when this you can see that with older people, then they have like a black teeth or gray teeth, and this looks like shit. And I don't want to want to have that. Like, of course you can bleach it, but I don't want to get like every month get this shit bleached. So I
Uh-huh.
will just remove it for health reasons, and of course for aesthetic reasons too, and just get
Okay.
like a custom teeth in there. So I won't like I just am chilling, you know. I don't want to go to the dermatologist, not the dermatologist, like to the teeth doctor every time, the dentist.
Yeah, yeah. Do you regret getting braces?
Um, no, I would not say, because I mean, you wouldn't need it if you grew up on raw meat, but it just fixes the symptom of malnourishment, you know. Many people I saw, like people get like downgrown jaw or like recessed jaws because of braces, because of the like the bands what they put in there, and it's just like it compromises it or something. But luckily, that did not happen to me. It actually, I think it gave me better forward growth, and I think it definitely saved me, because I had bad teeth, and the doctor told me like, yeah, if you wouldn't get braces, it can there is a chance that you can't eat food that good anymore, because I don't know, like the teeth would be like weird, and then I can't chew food or something, or like my teeth. I don't know what exactly, but I would have problems eating something. So I think it's definitely I do not regret it, but I wouldn't need it if I had if I would have grown up on raw meat.
Yeah, I agree with that. What kind of advice would you give people that are currently having crooked teeth?
I mean, it depends how old they are, but I think if you're old and you cannot do much. I mean, you can of course eat raw meat and stuff, but it's like a structural change. I don't know if raw meat can fix that. I think only if you're young. So I don't know. I think I would just like go to the dentist or like get it done, because it's also like of course bad, not only for aesthetics reason, but of course for your health too. You can't chew right, and it will also make you insecure if it will look bad. So I would just like
Mm,
go to the dentist, and I don't know what you can do about it. Like I don't know if you can get braces at this age, but like I don't know if surgery or something, or like something that is just normal. And it's of course not
interesting.
that good, but I think it's better if you get this instead of having crooked teeth.
Okay, interesting. I personally feel like I guess I would rather a person not to get braces.
Mm. Okay, why that?
Yeah. Um, because if you wear braces, you are kind of. Let me see how I can put this. I think it's not natural. Maybe this is a bad explanation. So I guess I'm trying to say that I feel like there will be consequences.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah. Obviously,
I,
like you said, if you don't fix your crooked teeth, you can be insecure and stuff. And if you use braces to fix that, I guess you will feel more confident. But I feel like there will be trade offs. So
yeah,
I would prefer to just stay natural.
yeah. I
Yeah.
see that. I see the point, and I think it's also good. But yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
but
it depends
I'm
how
just
secure
trying
it is.
to I just want to like share my thoughts. Yeah. So I'm not saying I'm right.
No, no, it's valid opinion. Like I see where it comes from.
Mm-hmm. So I guess you still have all your teeth, but one of them is empty.
Yes, exactly. Like it's dead inside. There's like nothing more in it except this fill up, this cream.
Oh wow. I'm sorry to hear that. I
Yeah,
feel
it's
like
bad.
You shouldn't, especially you're still young. You shouldn't need to go through that.
Yeah, it's sad. It's like that's one of the one of the side effects of braces that you said, because he said to me that many people have these braces because I don't know the like when the force from the brace is like applied like too long or something, then it can happen to the teeth that that they will become dead
Oh,
inside. And that, like, if, for
yeah.
example, if I put something cold on it, I would not feel it because it's dead inside. But the other teeth, I would
Oh,
feel the cold, and it's just
okay.
like not very good.
Yeah, so I guess that can be like one of the trade-offs from
Yes,
wearing braces.
true.
Okay, let's see. What's your opinions on doctors now?
On doctors,
Yes, just doctors in general.
I mean, I think most of the doctors they want to be doctors because they want to help people, but they don't. They make the opposite because they literally just study which medication you can give for the problems and not treat the root cause. So basically just like it's just basically just for money. It's just like optimized. How do you get as much money out of the customer? Because when you give the customer the solution for it, he will not be sick. But if you feed him the same crap every day, the same pills, he must buy them again and again. Then he will become much sicker. Then he need other pills. Then he need this and this. He needs so much stuff, and it's just basically for money. I'm not saying like that everything is bad. For example, like operations, when you're like I don't know, you broke your leg or something. That's of course good that you can fix this. Like the doctors can fix this. But when it comes to general health, to smaller problems, I would definitely say that is very bad, and they should teach how to fix it naturally instead of treating the symptoms with some medications.
Nice. Do you dislike doctors?
I don't dislike them then in general, but I'm not a fan of them either. Like
Okay, okay.
I don't know, it's like they don't have most of them don't have a bad intention, but they still make the lives of their patients worse. You know, it's just like it needs a general reform of the medical system, but it probably won't happen because of money.
Okay, nice. I agree with you. Do you have a girlfriend now?
No, I don't have one.
Okay, let's see. Do you feel like girls became more interested in you after you became healthier?
That's a really good question, but I mean, there is like one scenario where I could say this, but the thing is, I'm like I don't really spend much time with other people in general. Like I don't really have real life friends or something, or people in general. Like I do everything alone basically, and so I don't like it's not really that different compared to back then because I don't really spend much time with people my age. But there is like one scenario which is kind of interesting. So it's little bit longer story, but so basically like I went to the forest, then I went back home because I don't know, I went just back home. I probably like made a video or something, and then when I went back home, I saw like this girl from my I went to elementary school with, and then to like also like I saw her sometimes in middle school. Like I haven't talked to her in like 3 years or something, probably like 4 years. And I saw her and like, oh, are you into David and stuff, and then we talked a bit, and she seemed like kind of interested, but I didn't knew like exactly, of course. Then a few days later, I was at the train station in the morning to get to my workplace, and she was there, and she was going with me, like it was being in the same train. Although she told me that normally she wouldn't get the train this early because her school starts like later, but he just do it for me, which is kind of crazy. But the thing is about this, like she kind of flirted with me. He said like, "Oh, your long hair is like really cool and stuff," and like she like handed me her phone to give her my snap and all this stuff. But the thing is, like, she had a boyfriend, and she still was like flirty with me, which I didn't really like. And
Oh.
like one day there was like a festival in my city, and she asked me if I go there. I said nah, and she said she then asked me like if I have a girlfriend. I said no, and she said something like, "What really? How can such a beautiful man like you don't can't have a girlfriend or something?" And yeah, and then like also like sometimes in the center like a snap, sometimes of myself like in front of the mirror or something, or just like a random snap. She replies like, "Oh, you're so beautiful" or something. And like one day, she asked me like, she says basically that she wants more than a friendship. And then I asked her like, "Don't you have like a boyfriend?" And she said no. And so my theory about this, because like a few days before this, she literally told me that that her boyfriend is coming over. So what my theory basically is that she break up with her boyfriend for me, because she had a boyfriend and then we talked like for a few weeks and suddenly she don't have it anymore. Like it's a little bit weird. But of course I rejected her, not because of her looks or something, because she didn't even look that bad. But it's just like I don't want any hookup culture or something like this. I'm really against it. I really just want a one relationship that I will like have a family with and all this stuff. And when a woman flirts with someone, meanwhile being in a relationship, she will do the same to you, because there's always a bigger fish out there. There's just like always people that are more attractive than you, more taller, or like have more money than you. And like with these kind of people, you can't spend time with. They're just like out for fast pleasure, like hookup culture and stuff. And I'm really much against all of this stuff. So obviously I rejected her and I ghost her since now,
Mm.
because I don't want to have anything to do with these kind of people. And it's also because I don't really spend time with people my age, because most people are like this. They are for hookup culture, for degeneracies, for getting it, like taking drugs, especially like women my age, which is pretty sad. And that's like the reason why I don't really spend time with anyone, like also like friends, because I don't even know what I should do with them. Like go partying with them, or like I don't even know what I should do. Like I don't even like enjoy video games anymore. I literally just my hobbies are just going to the butcher, eating raw meat, and being in nature. It's literally everything. And making videos, of course, that's really cool. But so that's like it didn't even really change for relationships or anything like this, because I never
Mm.
spent time with people my age in the first place, really, except for like school or something, or in work.
Okay. Do you think you have become more confident around girls? Like, has talking with girls become easier for you?
Mm. I mean, the the thing is, I don't really talk with girls that often, because like first of all in my school, like it's only like for people, like for example, it's school for like electrician, uh, and like other jobs, and it's just like usually jobs that women don't go to. So I don't even have contact with women in the first place. Same within the work. In work is literally not a single girl that is in my age. Like the youngest girl is like 40 there. And also in work, like when I go to the street in my city or something like this, I don't even see young girls like my age. Like only I
Okay,
see
okay.
20-year-olds, or like people like my age, like men. But women, I literally like so rare. It's so rare, like women my age, because people are not having kids anymore.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's sad, man. It's really sad.
Yeah, the reason I was asking you about this was because um, I feel like for me personally, my mental health has improved a lot after I went eating a meat-based diet. And I think in the past, because I didn't have good enough mental health, so I was worse at interacting with girls. So
Mm.
I think it would be very nice if I was already eating a clean diet when I was like younger. So interacting with girls would be much easier for you. It's like my personality would have gotten a boost. It's not really for because of my looks, and that would help with me like dating and stuff.
I see, I
Do you know
see.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
Yeah.
get that. For me, it's
Okay.
also like my mental health definitely changed for the better.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes like I'm still like pretty insecure about my looks and stuff. So it's sometimes it's hard. I mean, it's not that bad that like it used to be. Like I still can talk with people my age normal and all this stuff. But like I think it's a little bit worse for girls because first of all, like as I said, I don't really have contact, and second of all, like I'm insecure because of my looks. A little bit sometimes, you know. So you know, it's like I think it can
Yeah,
be
I guess
pretty
it's not
hard, but
just
it's
about
not
diet.
that hard. Like not that deep.
Aside from diet, there are also other things you need to work on in order to have a good mental health,
Yeah, I
for
would
sure.
definitely say yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Is it? Do you care a lot about having a? Should I even ask you about this? Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
fine.
ask me, ask
Is
me, ask
it
me, ask me everything.
like do you think it's important to have a girlfriend that didn't have a past? If I put it more
Yes,
nicely.
for me it's one of the most important things because when you look at it, like there are many studies about this. Even mainstream science agrees on this. Like also applies for men. Like you, this like when you had more partners before marriage, um, you will not likely be as loyal um, with your mate, with your husband, with your wife, because you always think about these other girls that you had or other men that you had, and you can't be loyal. You can't be really your loyal, because you will always think about these other girls. And if you like, if you're both are virgins and you will stay together for the rest of your life, which is also like how it is naturally, then the bond will be much stronger. And so that's yeah, it's also one of the reasons, you know. I mean, maybe if I went partying, like many people like in my school asked me, yeah, want to go to the party and stuff, or like people from work. I think if I like would dedicate myself to having a girlfriend, I would probably get it. But you know, I just don't want to get anyone because, as I said, I'm not a fan of this hookup culture and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm not a fan of this, and for me personally, it's definitely one of the things that I look out for in a woman, because
Interesting.
I am a virgin myself, so I will definitely uh, prioritize that.
Okay, okay. But honestly, I feel like it can be hard to figure that out. Have you thought
What
about
is a
this?
virgin?
Like, what if you meet a girl you are pretty into, and you didn't know if she had a boyfriend before, and then as you get along, get closer with her, she says that she had a boyfriend before. What would you do?
Yeah, that's of course not good, but I think I will like. I mean, a relationship is also built on trust. So if you can't even if you're lying to your partner, to your husband, to your wife, or whatever, I think are you even loving? Like, is she even loving you? Because like when you are supposed to be together for your life and really love each other, then why would you even lie to one another? So if she like it's different if she says from the beginning, yeah, no, I had other partners before, or like one partner before, or she says, no, I don't have one, and then she says, oh yeah, I had one. So I think like if she says this, like she says, yeah, I didn't had one, but then she says, oh, she had one. I think then she wasn't even the right woman in the first place, because when she's lying this to you, then she will probably also lie in other areas to you. So I would probably leave her. That's what I would do.
Mm-hmm. What about like in the beginning you just don't know, and then later, like let's say like you become, or are you going to ask her if she had a boyfriend before you guys get into a relationship?
I think, I mean,
Maybe
nowadays, I think women are like, I think you will know if you kind of know it
feel
in your
it.
head, I think, because
Okay.
most women today are pretty open about all of this stuff. Like, For
Mhm.
example, I asked this girl which I talked about, which fell in love with me and left her boyfriend for me. Like for example, she made like a snap story, and like anonymous, and I was asking her if she's a virgin, and she's just said chill, no, I'm not. I think most women today are pretty open about this, and I think you will just also know it on their values itself, because
Yeah.
I mean, if she likes go to partying, if she is for all of this stuff, I think, and also like how she dresses, I think you can kind of tell already. But
Mhm. Yeah, that's a good point.
if not, I think sometimes it will come up like, or sometimes she will say something like this, or I think you can just ask them. I mean, if you're in a relationship, then you shouldn't fear asking things you are interested about, you know.
Mm-mm-mm. I have heard someone say, if you are thinking if this girl is a hoe, then maybe she's going to be. Like, if you are questioning, then that's a sign.
I I, I understand this point. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's still different. I think for you can't really like. Of course, you can 100% tell, but there of course are indicators, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see. What are your thoughts on approaching girls?
I'm trying to approaching girls so that I can have more experience and stuff, and find my future wife. But you know, first of all, as I said, there are literally not any girls my age, so it's really hard in the first place. And of course, I think the first times when you do this, I think it's also like a little bit hard. You know, you don't know what to say, so I think it can be pretty hard, but I think you just need to try it. Always like easier said than it is. I think
Mm-hmm.
I think like when you look at the past, at history, back then it was literally the opposite. Like women chose their mate. Like not the other way around. Like women would like men would not go up to a woman and say, I find you attractive, can I get your number? It was the other way around, because women are the ones who choose who they want to have their offspring with. Like naturally speaking, it was like that naturally. So I think that's also a good sign if women come up to you. But that's of course pretty rare because the roles are twisted, and I think most women
Mm-hmm.
would not do this. Maybe it will give you signs. I think in school it's pretty easy. I think in school, if you're like in class and there is a girl, I think this is much easier because you see her every day. You will see if she gives you a signs, but you know, in public, in the city, it can be hard.
Mm-hmm. That's an interesting point. On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you with the way you look?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, oh, happy. Hmm, hmm. I mean, I would like when it comes to attractiveness, I would rate myself. I would say it's hard to say. I think it's like that's really good. Uh, 6, or I would say 6,
Mm-hmm.
because there's always room to improve. Like for example, I'm lean waxing right now, so I don't like have like a fat face, you know. Like for example, when I'm insecure, most of the time when I'm insecure about my looks, it's basically just bloat because of bad sleep and everything. Because if you have a wide jaw and you bloat, it will look way worse than if you have like a narrow jaw or something, or like a smaller jaw. And this will look like I look like pretty fat when I'm bloated, and that's why I also don't make like I used to not make videos that often, but now that I'm lean, it's better. I'm not linear. I'm not really on my goal, but it's much more easier. But of course, there's always room to improve, you know, aesthetically. And but I would say if the lean magazine comes out as how I wanted it to be, I think this will definitely raise the score. I would say then definitely 7.5
Mm-hmm.
maybe. It will definitely
Okay,
raise.
just to make sure you understood my question correctly, I was asking you about your confidence.
Oh, confidence.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
Uh,
I wasn't trying to have you rate your looks. I was trying to understand how happy are you with the way you look.
Yeah, I meant this. Like I meant this.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if I'm lean maxing and it's how I'm imagining
Yeah,
it,
for sure, for sure.
then I would say it's like 7.5. Yeah,
You when you become physically more attractive, you are going to feel better about the way you look.
of
Right.
course.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
of
definitely
course.
makes sense. Okay, sounds good. What do you think are your weaker physical features?
I would definitely say my height. Um, and also what else? I would say yeah, it's like my face is like a little bit too fat. Like I think that's because of the fat itself, not of bone. But sometimes like I have like face IQ labs. Like I was when I was bloated in school. This was like not the place where to send the pictures to face IQ labs, but I was taking pictures of myself, uh, and I was really bloated and everything, and my jaw was like I don't know really wide, or like my head itself. And then I got like a really low score on face IQ labs because of my
Oh.
of the bloat, and this fucked my confidence for a few days. But yeah, so I think that's definitely the two main things. I think when I'm lean maxing and I don't have this anymore, this will be very good. And with height, yeah, I will try after lean maxing, of course, it again with excess nutrition and all the other stuff. And hopefully it will I will grow taller. Yeah, we'll
Okay,
see.
sounds good. Do you think you are like how tall are you among your peers?
What do you mean? Like if I'm taller than
Like people your
people?
age, do you think you are like compared to them? Would you say
Hmm.
you are short or tall or just like average?
I mean, in school right now, where everybody's my age, I don't even really fall. Like I don't even like when I would stand like next to these people. I think it would not be like that big of a difference because many people there are like my height, or like maybe like 5 centimeters above, but literally that's it. Of course, some like
Oh,
there's a 2 meter, like 6'6" guy in the class, but I think really most people there, also like my roommates in school, are as tall as me, or like maybe a
oh,
little
okay,
taller.
okay, okay. And would you say most people around you don't know you make content online?
Eye contact,
Oh, content,
content.
videos. Yes.
If they make content.
Oh, like let me say it again. So, do you think most people around you know you post videos online?
Oh, no. I hope so, because I mean, like this guy from which is next to my work knows it, and like this other guy who asked me if I do looks max, he also like he does not know my current account but my old account, so I always show like
Oh,
my old account and where I drink raw eggs like from beginning of this year. But besides that, no one knows in real life. Like only two people know that I made videos, but not that I make videos currently.
okay, okay. I see. I see. And like, so you just don't eat your school's food?
No, like the cafeteria at school lunch, I literally was not one time in this year there. What I just do in school is like I get in the when it's lunch. When it's lunch, I just go to the supermarket, get 300 grams of ground beef, eat it, and then after
Wow,
school I do the same. That's literally my
wow.
school meal.
Sounds very happy to me.
Yeah, it's
So,
healthy.
so like, your friends, do they know you eat raw meat?
Um, I mean, I would not say that they're my friends, but like they don't know. No,
Oh, okay. I see. I see. Like people around you don't really know what you eat.
no, not really.
Okay, interesting. Nice.
Sometimes they ask like, yeah,
Where did you go?
what like when I'm outside of like after school, they ask me like, yeah, where have you been? And like I just say like I don't know. What do I say? Like I say, I was just like going for a walk or like eating something and going for a walk or something,
Mm,
which is not even
okay.
alive, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
It's
That's
just
funny.
like because like I literally go around with my meat, and like I go like through the streets and just like eat it like this. So it's not even that hard.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, the reason I was asking you about this was because how can I phrase this? Because I guess people who eat raw meat, they are going to believe that this diet is very good. But sometimes there are some people around you. Maybe they are living a normal lifestyle, but it seems like they are doing better than you. So I wonder if that makes you feel insecure or anything.
I
But
mean,
obviously, if they don't know what kind of diet or lifestyle you are living, then it's not really a concern.
of course, when you see like an I don't know 2 meter guy and he only is like Goislov or something, it's just like it's not it's not of course that nice to see. But you know, at the end of the day, it's just like epigenetics and what you've been fed through your childhood. I think like these people that are just developed, they got animal products, not like it's like raw milk, for example. That's pretty common usually in Austria, but I still did not get it. And I think if you have like some basic nutrition and like your epigenetics are not that bad, I think you can still grow tall and maybe good looking. But you know, when you eat more goislop, because every goislop that you eat, like every fat food that you eat, it will be worse for your children because you are passing your health on to your children. And when you
Yeah,
are
yeah,
only
for
eat
sure.
like shit, but you're still tall, okay, that's nice, but your children will be less good looking than you and worse health, and that's then just like continuous. And so
Yeah,
my
yeah.
bloodline definitely wins because when I'm getting children, they will grow on raw meat and everything. And my genes are not even that bad. Like, not trying to flex or anything, but you know, like I saw this with my brother. He eats like shit, but he still is like pretty tall and for his age, and facially also does not look bad. So I think it's basically like just malnutrition, and you can fix this though through your next generation, through your children.
Yeah. Okay, okay. Nice. Interesting. Yeah, so I think it's important for people who eat a good diet to be humble because you never know who's going to be doing better than you.
Mm.
Because I
Yeah.
feel like some ramen eaters are too cocky. Like they think they are eating the most best diet in the world, and every other
Yeah,
person is stupid. But
I see. Yeah,
honestly, you might be mocked by a person that eats a normal diet. So
yeah, I see. They think like yeah, they're much better than the people who eat regularly, like not that good. They think like they're superior, but like I don't know. It's just like it's. I think it's not like that deep, you know. It's just like you do it for the health. So you do it that you will ascend, and of course your health will be better and everything. But like I don't know, hating on people because they eat like this is like I don't know.
interesting. I have seen you go on like Omega to eat raw food in front of people.
Yes,
Have you done that many times?
I have it done sometimes. Yeah, I drank raw eggs on Omegle. I ate raw brain, raw
Oh,
meat. Oh,
but I guess
actually,
you can't do that for a long time, right? Because every time you see a group of people, you need to eat something, so your food will run out very quickly.
yeah, that's also one thing. Yeah, but I remember like I was trying like to make a video on it, like raw meat, eating raw meat on Omegle, and I remember one time uh, there was like 3 girls or something, and I don't know, this one girl from Austria, she was like, I don't know, she was like falling in love with me, kind of, because like she wanted to go to get the conversation going. Like I literally I wanted to make this experiment like Sarah. Do you know who that is? Like it looks like on TikTok. Like he just like stares in the camera and like does not talk like that much, and he just sees how people react to him. And I wanted to try that back then. Also like a little bit of raw meat. so I didn't really like answer that much. And she still tried to get the conversation going for like an hour, and like she complimented me and everything. Like it was crazy. I never experienced something like this. She always really
Oh.
compliments and stuff. And yeah, like that was also like one of the things where which got better after my diet, because they said like how my hair looks nice and my skin is so clear and my teeth are so white and this type of
Mm-hmm.
things.
Nice. Okay. Can I ask you how do you record the screen?
I have a program that's called OBS Studio,
Oh, okay.
and I just like record it with that. I just capture my screen, and I have like a microphone. It's like I think it's a Rode NT USB or something, and
Yeah.
that's how I make like uh, my videos, like when I'm reacting to something.
Oh,
And I cut my videos with Premiere Pro,
okay. Nice, nice.
and
This can be helpful for some people that are listening
yeah, for
because some
sure.
people might want to make similar content.
Yeah, I make my videos with Premiere Pro, and also make my thumbnails with it. And with TikTok videos, I make it with CapCut, or like the TikTok uh,
Their
editing
software.
program itself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
and yeah, that's how I
Nice.
make my videos.
Did you get inspired by any other ramen eaters doing
Yeah, for
the
sure.
Omega stuff?
Of
I
Omegle.
think
I
this is
got
a
I
little
got
niche.
the first
Yeah.
time I saw this was Primalism. So
Okay. Yeah.
when he went on raw meat, like on
Nice.
Omegle to eat raw meat. That's the first time I saw like this, something like this, and like I wanted to do it for many months, but I never really did it. But
Okay. Nice.
like inspiration of primers, like I think definitely like a Soul Vessel definitely inspired me to start eating primer, and Raw Return definitely also. And yeah, there are some more, but I can't think of the names right now.
Do you mean Raw Return has also made Omega content?
Oh, no, that didn't made Omega content. I mean, like in general.
Oh, okay. I see. I see. I see. I get what you're saying. Yeah. What about just Omega?
Yeah, Omega it was definitely with primalism.
Okay. What about like that guy called Nature Nate?
I saw his videos too, and it also kind of
But
inspired me. Yeah, but it was
okay,
like the
interesting.
first time when I saw this was with primalism.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Nice. Interesting. Cool. Do you think you will do that more in the future?
Maybe, yeah. And when I have something, when I have exotic food, then yeah, we'll try again.
Exotic food. Nice. And have you had any unpleasant experiences doing this stuff?
I mean, like people saying it's gross and it's not healthy or something. Like it's just the usual stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So they are not like extremely rude.
No, they're not like crashing out or anything. Like sometimes,
Okay. Okay.
like sometimes they say, "Oh, you're so gross and that's so dangerous and stuff." Yeah.
But yeah,
Sometimes.
I have seen your clips, and it looks like you are not really trying to convince people. You're more like just sharing what you are eating. So I think
Yeah.
that's a better approach. I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that more. You're not really like forcing your belief onto people.
Nah, I just want to see like how like their reactions, and when they have questions, then I will answer
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah. That's a nice approach. Nice. Because I feel like I have seen that Nature Nate guy's clips. I feel like he's a little more preachy. Not to say it's bad, just like what I
Mm.
noticed.
Oh, really? Yeah, I never really like watched that
Look
many
into that.
clips of them.
Okay, it's okay. Just want to uh, discuss about this.
Mm.
Uh, so, David, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy do you think you are?
Mm, okay, that's also a good question. I think it's a seven. I think yeah, a seven is
Okay.
good.
How can it become more?
I think the best thing that would make my happiness better is definitely a girlfriend.
Mm, mm.
they would definitely raise it probably up to, or well, let me correct it. I'm probably like at the 6.5 now. But if I would have a girlfriend, it would probably be like an 8.5.
Hmm.
And when I the other things, like when I just quit my job and try like a stress-free life, you know, like no job or any bullshit like this or school, then it would probably be a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, yeah, that's very understandable. Okay, nice. Let me see. Let me see how I can ask this. What are your thoughts on porn?
It's very very bad. I'm not a fan of it. Like it's so
Okay,
degenerate, and I think it really
okay,
messes with.
but let me stop you here. It's one thing to think porn is bad. It's another thing to not watch it. So do you like don't watch porn?
Uh, you, okay. I do not watch okay. That's I do not really like watch like standard porn. You know. I think it's just like, in my opinion, it's just like really gross because I I don't even like watching it because you're essentially watching another man uh, having sex with a woman. Like that's such so
Yeah.
low T behavior. You could say like imagine you would do this in IRL. Like imagine you would see this
Uh.
IRL and you would just like stand there. You know what I mean? It's just like very weird. I think the best thing if you want to goon, you could say, is just like do it in your head. Like
Oh.
I think that's the best way to do it because then you won't be like as stimulated. You won't be as or you could say like addicted to it, and you would just like
Yeah.
have your own thoughts. I think that's the best way to do it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's pretty natural. It sounds like.
Yeah, I think people would have done it like back then, like this way. But I think people back then they would have a like a girlfriend pretty early, like when they go into puberty. I would say.
Okay. So I guess your thoughts on fapping is that you should do it if you want to.
Yeah, I would say that. I mean, if you're like addicted and you want like I don't know, you do it I don't know many times a day. I think it's not really that good, but I think it's also not really harming. I mean, it's like
Oh, okay.
just listening to your body, you know.
Okay. Okay. Would you say you are horny?
Mm, I mean, this
Our
yeah,
interview is turning gay, but this is for scientific purposes.
I mean, like if this raw food and like when you consume so much fat and all this stuff, and you go out in the sun, I think it's hard to not be, you know. Like I think
Oh, okay.
it's more hard than to not be horny than be horny. I think.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so I guess it would be a pretty good idea for you to approach girls. Obviously, you say you can't really find many options, like in your city or something. But
Yeah,
yeah.
that's unfortunately the case.
Mm-hmm. So, do you have any plans with your YouTube channel?
I mean, I want to become bigger, of course. Like I want to make more videos. I want to make like a skincare guide, which I've been working on
Oh,
since a long time now. Like to how to fix the skin naturally with all the options that you have that are not bad for your skin. Like for free, I will do that on my YouTube, and I will like just want to make like videos, like spread my word and just making videos like what I want to, like making like for example like an update on my diet journey right now, or like what's going on, or what I think about certain stuff, or like educational videos, for example like why raw meat is healthy for you, or answering questions from the community.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Okay. So, can you talk about your other goals?
I mean, yeah, my goals are just to quit work eventually, because like I don't see myself doing this for a long time, because I really hate it, and I hate the people there. I hate what I'm doing. I don't like anything about it. So definitely is one of my goals, and like just get as much money, like save up some money, buy land, buy a house, get a hunting license or something like this,
Mm-hmm.
and having own animals like I don't know, goats or something, or sheep. Or it's just like having like own food supply, not rely on society. Of course, I'm having a wife, a family, with my
Okay.
with like lots of nature around, and like in a small
Nice.
village where the people are also like cool, like also like similar, or like where my friends are in the area, you know, like with my friends that I have online, and or like the families also uh, in the area, not like too far away, you know, like just to have a stress-free life where you don't rely on society.
Okay.
That's my
Interesting.
goal.
Yeah, I guess a lot of raw meat eaters will say this kind of answer.
Yeah, it's I think it makes you happy. I think it's the best
Yeah.
way to live.
Uh, do you think making content is hard at all?
It depends. I mean, sometimes it definitely is because you need to research. You need to
Okay.
research again. I mean, even if you know a lot of things, you know, you must still research if you're like correct about these things. Watch these things, then like you must write it down, and then you must find a good place to record and like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
speak it fluently. I think it sometimes it's really hard. Like, but if you
Mm,
like speak out of yourself, like telling a story or
yeah.
giving an update or something, I think that's more easier.
Oh, okay, okay. Uh, when it comes to dealing with haters, what are your thoughts on that?
I don't really do. I mean, I don't really care about it because there will always be haters. So I think I just like ignore it because there's like it doesn't really like engaging with it only makes it worse. You know, it's like I don't
Mm-hmm.
really care about it. I just like I just do what I want to do, and these people who like it, they watch my videos and stuff, and those who don't like it, then fuck off. Like it's like not that big of a deal, you know.
Okay, okay. Let me see. Okay, David, I think our interview is coming to an end. Let me just ask you my last question.
Okay.
So, if you can change one thing about this society, what would that be?
I think it would be the medical industry because, as I said, if the health is fine, if you're healthy, if your mind is healthy, if your body is healthy, uh, if you don't like have diseases, then your life will become so much better, and society in general, because all this like they will realize that all these things that have been told is complete scam, and like one quote is like a healthy person has 1,000 wishes, but a sick person only has one, and it's like. Uh, I think it's the most important thing because when you're healthy, you can think for yourself and you enter a different biochemical state, you could say, because you're just like waking up and you see that all of this, all that you've been taught is a lie, and it will just make you much healthier, and we would all live longer and better lives and more not that stressful lives because people would realize that what is really healthy, you know, and I think with that, then also like many other things will change. With when everyone is healthy and has a clear mind and is not being toxin, like being like poisoned by all these chemicals and all this stuff. I think that's would really help society.
Yeah, I think by that time, the society will become much more peaceful and happy.
Yes, for 100%. Like much less stress, much less stressful, and just calmer and better.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me ask you another random question. So,
Yeah.
for those that didn't know, I guess everyone that's listening probably know. David, he has done interviews with this creator called Solar Youth. Did you guys do this 2 times?
Yeah.
Okay,
One
okay.
time it wasn't really like an interview. It was more like a Q&A from our communities, and then it was like an
Oh,
interview.
okay, I see. And how did you guys know each other?
Back then, this was like this is really crazy. Like I saw him on my first YouTube video. He was commenting, and I also saw him in primarily some live streams once. And then like I went to his channel, and he had like 30 subscribers. Like he had like 2 videos, but
Mm-hmm.
I saw that he like his camera quality was very good. He was speaking very fluently. He was making
Mm-hmm.
extremely good videos. And then I said like I writing his comments. Yeah, it was a really good video. And then he suggested to make an collab. And then you
Oh,
wrote my IG and thought of ourselves what we can do. And then we decided to make like a big Q&A from our communities. And that's how we met. Yeah.
okay. Interesting. Yeah, so that's it for the interview, David. Thank you very much for doing this with me.
Thank you for having me. It was really cool, and I hope the viewers could learn something.
Yeah, nice. Appreciate you giving me so much time. Yeah.
No problem.
For those that are listening, if you are still listening, feel free to go check out all the other interviews your boy has created. I have interviewed lots of ramen eaters, and I have also interviewed some vegans, some carnivore dieters. Yeah. So let's say goodbye to everyone, David.
Bye bye. Have a great day.
Peace out.